Hello and welcome to Scientifically Speaking. Today we are here at the Suspicious Observer channel where we are looking at the amazing magnetic cosmos. Today we're going to be seeing again direct proof of the visions that God sent to me about the theory of double helix energy flow, and we're going to see a vortex to Ouroboros ring in space. Now of course this isn't an impact wave, is it? Because obviously there's nothing for this to impact. So we're going to have a listen to Ben and hear what he has to say about it, and then I'm going to show the evidence that I've been shown for the past 8 years about vortex to Ouroboros. Then I'm going to show you this almost exact shape within the human body to show that energy is fractal and can be viewed at different states and sizes of reality.
Another magnetic look comes in to steal the show. This one is phenomenal. The main mass is made of cosmic jets that look like an invisible alien is ripping the cross joint from Pineapple Express, but in these thin tendrils of magnetic filaments, we find what is most incredible. And no, there's no good hypothesis for whatever those are or what caused them.
So there you go. What are these two tendrils that are coming off this shape? What are these two tendrils down at the bottom? Well, let's go see my work and see what it is. Okay, so here's a post I put up today showing my work in smoke. That is, on the left is a smoke ring, and as you can see there are two leading tendrils that go into the Ouroboros ring. Now the video on the left is mine and it is called the Ouroboros Electromagnetic Radiation Birkeland Current Energy Flow. On the right is the amazing magnetic cosmos by Suspicious Observers. As we can see, there's an extreme correlation. And the fact that Ben says nobody has any kind of theory on what these two tendrils are, well I do, because I have them in every piece of evidence that I'm showing. On the left is two tendrils. What else do we have here? Next, of course, we have my experiments with water. And on the page, there's at least two pictures there of the water showing the vortex going downwards, creating a Fibonacci spiral. The flower of life, as you can see up there, I've got a dandelion and a magnetic field. And I also have a Peretz column on the left. And that is exactly how a Peretz column is created. Vortex to Ouroboros ring wave, vortex to Ouroboros ring wave. Now to corroborate this, I have drawn literally all energy travel. And if you look at the top right hand there, you will see the Ouroboros halo wave with two leaders going in to form an Ouroboros ring. So I've done all the paperwork, I've shown all the evidence. Now let's see where we would find this shape in the human body. And what's the first thing that would jump into your minds after seeing that shape? You see, all energy travels the same way. There's a heck of a lot of variations, but the one on the right is energy flow through a DNA electrical frequency code, which reads the instructions and then creates the shape. The one on the left is general energy flow that is coming from a main beam, because the capillaries, two of them, that feed and take away from the kidney to keep it alive, that would be those two lines on the kidney right there. On the picture from the cosmos, they have no theoretical idea what these two strands are on the left hand side. Well, in the human body, there is a main line of energy. This kidney is an offshoot of that energy. So, theoretically, this picture on the left, those two tendrils are an offshoot from a main beam that is no longer operating. Now, I do have to jump in here and correct my own video due to the fact that energy is invisible until it meets matter. So there might be an invisible energy beam there with not enough matter in it for it to be visibly lit. So that's my one correction in this video. I believe it's a shut-off energy system, but it could be an invisible energy system because the matter in it is being transferred to the Ouroboros ring, so you might not see it in the main beam. So, as I've always said, energy is invisible. So we might just not see it because it's not even in glow mode, as they say in the electric universe. Thanks a lot. So it was being fed, and now it's not, which is why it's just a incoherent Ouroboros ring of smoke plasma. So there's the theory on what those tendrils are, because I've shown them that's how water feeds an Ouroboros. That's how energy feeds an explosion. That's how energy feeds an energy ejection. And it is always vortex to Ouroboros sphere. And if there are any more explosions, you will end up with a Peratz column of vortex to Ouroboros, to vortex to Ouroboros, to vortex to Ouroboros. Vortex is electrical, Ouroboros ring is magnetic, but both are electromagnetic, which means they contain both in a cascading scale. Thanks very much. My name is Lee, I follow the Christ, and I'm showing you all the things he showed me 8 years ago. A lot of thanks, suspicious observers, for showing some awesome looking science that I could use in space. So, you can carry on listening to and believing people who keep spouting the same old nonsense about Hertz frequencies and planets you can't see and suns you can't see and whole solar systems apparently entering our solar system, but it hasn't turned the planet upside down due to magnetics, so that's a bit funny. Or you can follow Jesus Christ, who gives me this information daily when something new pops up. I don't bother repeating all my stuff, it's all on video. That would be spews for views and basically just parroting everything I ever said. So in this day and age, now that I've revealed everything like 7 years ago and finished the visions 3 odd years ago, now it's just a case of, if anything new pops up, to add to the theory, because the theory's already complete. Your eyeball is made this same way. Think about that for a second. Your eyeball is made the same way as a kidney. It just has a different DNA composition electrical frequency code. Because your eyeball, as I've shown in a video in the past, is made up of Ouroboros rings. One for your iris, one for the white, one for the pupil. These are all vortex to Ouroboros. Your ear, vortex to Ouroboros ring. It just looks like an ear. Your lips, cat's bums. They're all an Ouroboros ring. Thanks very much. My name is Lee. I follow the Christ. And I have truth. And as far as I'm concerned, anybody opposing me is with the enemy. Thanks a lot.